There is another concept in Copado which is called as automation, which is really helpful. It's a low code tool which gives the flexibility, or which gives the ability for the developers to perform certain tasks. For example, whenever there is any commit happens, you want to perform some steps into your user story, or whenever there is a deployment which has been completed to the environment like UAT, you would like to perform another environment to the production environment. Or whenever there is any changes which are deployed to the UAT, you would like to automatically deploy the changes to the hotfix environment. Or maybe if the changes are deployed to the production, you wanted to sync back with the hotfix environment. That means you want to do the back promote, right? There could be multiple scenarios which you would like to perform. Now remember, when we talk about automation, most of the time it is going to be either forward promotion or back promotion. To create the automation, this is going to be really useful, and the example that we are going to see is, we are going to have a user story which we already have. We are going to utilize one of the user story, and what we will say is, whenever the ready to promote button is checked on the user story and the status of the user story is changed to ready for testing, then we are going to automatically deploy this change to the UAT environment. So let's go to the user story. First, make certain changes like change the status to in progress. Go to the build tab, because we have already deployed it to UAT. Change the credentials to the dev1. Now our user story is ready for the purpose. Now what is the purpose? The purpose is that whenever the developer has done the work, developer will go to the developer tab and make sure the ready to promote checkbox is checked, and developer will change the status of the user story to ready for testing. So as soon as developer will change the user story ready for testing, the promotion will automatically start for the user story, and the changes will automatically get deployed to the higher environment. And then you can also implement the other scenarios like doing the back promotion and other things. For creating the automations, what you will have to do is, you need to click on this 9 dots and click on search for automation, and select the items known as automation rules. If you click on the automation rules, there will not be any rules available. There will not be any rule set up for us, because we did not set up any rule. To create a new rule, click on new. Now it is going to ask you to select the pipeline. Select your pipeline, the pipeline which you have created, or if there are multiple pipelines, then you need to select which pipeline you want to set up. There are two options, promotion and back promotion, and the third option is advanced. Advanced is something which we are not going to touch base, but advanced is where you can write your own automation with the help of Apex classes. For now, we want to work with the promotion, because we are talking about forward deployment. So keep selected that promotion, click on next. There is a description. You can provide the description which is going to tell you what is the purpose of your automation rule. You can give the name of your automation. For example, you want to do the forward promotion from dev to UAT. For example, we'll say dev to UAT. That's what we want to do. Give a unique name or meaningful name. Under the configuration, there is the first option that you will say, that you will see when the automation is going to run. Is it going to run immediately, or you want to run on the scheduled basis? Scheduled basis is that you can schedule this automation to run on a particular frequency, and based on that frequency, whatever the user stories will be available based on the defined criteria, those will be picked up and the certain action is going to be taken care. For now, we are going to select immediately, and we will select manual. Manual is going to be where user is going to make the changes. If you look for the description here, it says this automation rule is going to trigger whenever a user story is marked as ready to promote and it is meeting the criteria which you have defined under the stages as well as under the criteria. If you select automated, Automated is going to be triggers when a promotion completes. Now manual is a different one. Automation is going to work based on a promotion record. Manual is going to work based on the user story. Automated based on the promotion. So when you want to work on a scenario like when a user story is deployed to the UAT environment, then you would like to deploy to hotfix. That is a promotion scenario. Or if you and when you say that you wanted to make certain changes into the user story, when the user story meets a certain criteria, you want to deploy it to the higher environment, that is manual. Now from dev you wanted to deploy to UAT. There is another section, advanced configuration. Here we are going to define the criteria. Check the first checkbox, and for the criteria we will select field label. This is the status equals ready for testing. This is the value. Now you might have another values like ready for QA, ready for testing, ready for UAT, ready for production, depending on different scenarios you would like to run, and you could have multiple conditions as well. Under the option take actions when, there are three options. All conditions are met, which is going to evaluate the criteria based on and. Any condition is met, where the criteria is going to be evaluated if any criteria is met, and there is another custom logic. If you select custom logic it met, you can write your SQL query filters here. For example, you can say if I am not wrong, then the API name of a status field is Copado __ status __ C. You can say Copado status equal to ready for testing, and you can add another filter. Make sure you do not add where condition here. You don't need to add where condition. That is not allowed. Even if you click on information, you will also see how you are going to add a condition here. For the testing purpose, we are going to select the first option, and we already have a value. Go ahead and click on save. Once your automation is created, by default it will be auto activated. If you want to deactivate it, you can also deactivate it. It says your automation is created. Click on the button go to automation. It will take you to the record of your automation rule which you just set up. You can see all the details which you have configured, an option to deactivate, delete or edit. If you want to edit it, you first need to deactivate your automation rule. Once you have set up your automation rule, get back to the user story which we prepared for testing this automation. Now what we are going to do is we are going to change the status to ready for testing. Now the automation is not going to execute. Why? Because under the deliver tab, ready to promote checkbox is not yet true. Now the condition is it must be ready to promote must be checked, and the status must be ready for testing. Now there are two options, that you go and edit this ready to promote checkbox manually, or there is a button which button says that submit. If you click on this submit button, then what it does, it basically make the changes to this checkbox. It is going to check this checkbox ready to promote. First it will tell you how this is going to work. Submitting this user story will mark it as ready to promote, and click on submit. Developer can go open the user story, click on submit. They can write a script to make the changes on ready to promote. They can write the script to make the changes for the status field. It actually checked this ready to promote checkbox. Behind the scene automation rule ran, and it created the promotion record, and it also checked this checkbox which says promote and deploy. And if you click on promotion, you will see that the promotion has actually started, and that's how your automation rule is going to work. If your automation rule is not working, just let us know under the Q&A section. You check the configuration of your automation rule, what configuration you have added, and then make sure you check whatever the criteria that you have added under the automation rule is basically meeting by the user story. And if everything is fine, your your automation rule is going to take place. Now this whatever the configuration that we have seen is for the source format pipeline. If you are in the metadata format pipeline, you might want it to check out the Copado help document before you actually set up the automation rule. And also, as we talked about, there is a advanced level of automation that you can write. You can write for the back promotion, you can write for forward promotion, you can write whenever a promotion record completes. You can also write a custom automation rule. There is a lot you can do it, and if you're interested in, just feel free to refer the Copado documentation, and they actually have a pretty, I would say, solid documentation which helps you to understand how these things works.